Aye, now that's some fine armor. Good old-fashioned steel.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks,
This
and
is a
warm
local
beds.
favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned.
Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this, but, have you got a moment to talk? Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this, but, have you got a moment to talk?
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Are you trying to flirt with me?
But then he went quiet.
Flirt? No, that wasn't my intention. Not at all. I just meant I have a proposition for you.
Sounds like flirting to me.
No, not that kind of proposition. I meant I'd like to do business with you. Not like that. Can we start again?
Sure. Hello there, what's your name?
Oh, thank the divines. Right, let's have another go. My name is Lucian Flavius. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby. I couldn't help noticing that you seem... how can I put this? Well acquainted with the less savory side of Skyrim?
You don't dabble in magic much, do you?
I've seen a thing or two. Do you need help with something?
As a matter of fact, I do. I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition, academic mainly. I find the province simply fascinating. The flora, the fauna, the ruins, both Dwemer and Nordic, the architecture, the politics. Trouble is, I'm really not much of a fighter. I know a few spells and can just about swing a sword, but beyond that, I'm pretty useless in combat. Skyrim's no place for a milk drinker like me. Not on my own, anyway. So, I'm looking for someone to travel with.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't be safe for you with me.
Ah, but I'd have you to protect me. And I imagine I might pick up a thing or two from you before long. Come on, what do you say?
Fine. What exactly do you want?
I suppose what I'm asking is, would you awfully mind if I tag along? I will of course compensate you most handsomely for putting up with me.
How much are we talking?
Oh, shall we say 300 septims up front? After that, I'll top you up every time we come across something useful to my research. At your discretion, of course. No obligations, save that you take me with you, and assist in keeping me alive wherever possible.
Sounds like a deal.
Oh, splendid. Here's your gold. This is going to be quite the adventure. Bye for now.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel we will take.
Falkreath was once full of wanderers and warriors like yourself. Those were better days.
Did you know Falkreath used to be a part of Cyrodiil? If it was as dreary then as it is now, I'm not surprised we let the place go. So, just to recap, dragon necromancers are a thing now. Am I the only one who finds that highly concerning? So, Lydia, I thought we could get to know one another a little better. Alright then. You, have any hobbies?
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Alright. I'll leave you to your warrioring. Honestly, women.
Walk away right now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not going to ask again.
I don't have time for this.
Never should have come here. You dare fight a gunman? Enough!
How can I help you? Let me know if you... How can I assist? I'll be right behind. Do we, strictly speaking, actually need Lydia with us? I mean, I'm sure Dragon's Reach could use another defender. Right behind you.
It's too bad their two mods don't interact, but that's funny.
Come along, no more.
What was that?
Don't kill me! Why are we even going to a
Well, I mean, that works, I guess.
far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Victoria Beachy.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from Auroric's stead.
Damn.
Ain't this a surprise?
Think you can take me?
Boost!
Right behind you.
Yes, boss? This camp smells of sweat and death. Let's not linger here.
Sad to see so many young lords take up this kind of life, even if it keeps us employed.
Take this!
Yes, what is it that you want? Teach them to stop paying me. Here, you deserve a reward for your service. You know what? I like you. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested. Come and see me again. Over here!
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siggeir and
I'd
Jarl
like to
Denrir
purchase a
before
house.
me. There's no house available, but I could sell you a fine piece of land where you could build your own house.
I'm a bit short of money right now.
Ah, I see. Well, it's possible that the property will still be available when you amass the necessary. Siggeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
Why is your cemetery so large?
Many battles have been fought here over the centuries. Graves were dug and monuments. In time, Falkreath came to be known as... Falkreath's reputation has faded somewhat, but the graves remain, reminding us of the one inevitable truth of life. May wisdom forever light your path.
Someone do something. Hey!
I'm getting out of here. You dare challenge me?
Please, someone do something.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a storm.
What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it. Can I get you something? Beast, looking for something?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. All right then.
Force roll!
right behind you. Let's go.
Force! Oh! Damn you!
Well, big old chap, aren't you? I don't suppose you'd like to sit down and work this out over a cup of tea here. I didn't think so. My toe!
Thane.
Force! Do your worst.
Radical suggestion here, but I was just wondering, have you considered not trying?
I'll kill you. That's all you. We are routed. Fall back.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. Good day.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
I lost my mother to bandits like these. Don't leave a single one alive. My father was a legionnaire and my mother was a companion. So bandits generally stayed away from us unless they had the numbers. Getting them was only a matter of time, unfortunately.
Force!
Ah, Riverwood. Let's go find Delphine.
Thank you so much for taking care of... You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Need something?
I don't
Need
think
something?
you were followed.
This is
Come on.
What are you staring at?
First songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh,
It
there
means so
once
much
was a
to us to
hero
have the
named
claw back
Ragnar
where it
the Red,
belongs.
who came riding to
Thank you.
Whiterun from Old Rorik's.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too.
The braggart did swagger
I'm just the cook, lad.
as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
What have you got for sale?
Quiet did Ragnar the Red.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. All right, then.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Contrary to popular belief,
Love
there's
stealing.
actually plenty of game out on the tundra. It's a great place to hunt.
Are you
just
gonna
find
make
that lying
any
around?
sort of dinner
Must
today?
be your lucky day.
I don't think they could have picked a better spot for a village, with the river, the forest, and the mountains around them.
That didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from...
Once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
How am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Who's this contact of yours? You're sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
I'll see you in solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Right behind you.
Something on your mind?
Let's get moving.
What? Something you're still confused about?
Let's go.
Are we spies now? We're spies now. We're spies who've been sent by a spy to meet a spy who'll send us spying. How exciting!
Still here.
Hi!
I'd like to ask you something.
And I'd like to answer.
What brought you to Skyrim?
So many things. The culture, the architecture, but most of all, the enormous Dwemer presence here. The technology the dwarves possessed all those years ago is miles beyond us, even today. The chance to study it in person, I just couldn't resist.
Where are you from, Lucien?
Cyrodiil, though I suppose you could probably guess that. I grew up in the Imperial City, mostly with my nose in a book. My family own a small amount of property there, and they always encouraged me to pursue my interests. Namely, knowledge, in all its forms. I spent some time at the Arcane University, a couple of years at the archives of White Gold Tower, and I've studied at every academy in the city. But no amount of academic knowledge can compare to some practical experience. I'm done reading about the world. Now I want to see it.
Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to see?
Now that you mention it, I suppose there is. Somewhere here in Skyrim, there's a Dwemer ruin called Doomsbethar. I came across a text referring to it in my last few months at the Arcane University. Dwemerus is a fiddly language, often the same words can have multiple meanings, but I'm fairly sure it translates loosely to bound ghosts. It piqued my curiosity. The use of soul gems in Dwemer automatons is well documented, but no one really knows much about their purpose or function. I thought perhaps this place of bound ghosts might be something to do with that. So I did some more research, but I just can't find the location. My father's looking into it for me while I'm here on my expedition. If he finds anything, he's going to let me know.
Tell me about your family.
Oh, the Flaviuses are firmly rooted in the Imperial City. We've always had a strong sense of home. We're a tight-knit bunch, and we get on rather well most of the time. They worry, though, particularly about me. Gave them quite a shock when I told them about this expedition.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
High Rock sounds like a beautiful province.
Down with
you Britons
Ulfric,
are underrated,
the
I have to
killer of
admit.
kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Do you have any siblings?
None. I was the proverbial apple of my parents' proverbial eyes. And yes, they spoiled me rotten. Sometimes I wonder what it would have been like to have had a brother or a sister. But then I wouldn't be quite who I am today. So I can't complain.
That's all I want to know for now.
All right, then. Mind if I join you sitting down? My legs could use a rest.
We got rooms and... I'm just the cook, lad.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Until next time.
It's been a long time since I
Let
saw
me know
the
if there's
bloom
anything else you need.
bloom. It's beautiful.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Must you push like that?
Right behind you.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves.
You look worse than I feel.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Good dog.
It's
You
a
and
fine
me,
day with you
we're the
around.
only people around. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a
What have you
general
got for
store.
sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Till next time.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get... my bad side.
I know it's what everyone says, to go to new places and see the world. But it's true in my case. I never bargained on seeing more than I liked. The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
whole life and never left. I'd like to visit Cyrodiil someday, Val. My father told me to visit Westwall before the Thalmor invade again.
Wait, I know you.
I grew up in a farm in the plains here, but I wanted to be like my parents and become a soldier or a mercenary. They were somewhat supportive.
You're interfering with official Thalmor business.
You're interfering with official Thalmor business.
No one.
So much easier.
When you
Wait, I know you.
Dabble in magic much, do you? Can't say I blame you. I barely trust any of it myself.
Ah! Bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My mother, my poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still. Ah! Bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My mother, my poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still. Ah! Bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My mother, my poor mother. Unmoving. At rest.
Problem?
But too. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
Is there some way I can help?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin. The farmer is at his farm. Where else would he be? Lorius is his name. Talk to him. Convince him to help poor Cicero.
This just is a funny sort of chap, if you'll pardon the pun. Should we help him, do you think?
Force! Force! Go!
still learning a lot about fighting and traveling, aren't you? Don't worry, I'll help you along the way.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
The, little man really needs your help. With his wagon?
That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
So what's the problem? I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
You have a point. What can I do to help?
Well, there is something. There's a guard patrols the road that crazy jester is on. He passes by pretty often. You could report the fool. You know, say he's done something against the law. That will at least get rid of him for me. What do you say?
I won't condemn an innocent man.
Fine, suit yourself. But you're wrong anyway. Just look at the fool. Don't know what it is. He's damn well guilty of
How much your
something.
thing didn't tell me. Not to his
I thought we
discredit.
talked enough. Unless you've reconsidered my offer. That Cicero needs sorting.
You know you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right, you're right. The fella might be nutters, might not. The fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Poor mother! Her home seems so very far.
I talked to Laureus. He's agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again. Wait for Laureus. Oh, yes. Mother and I will wait right here until he fixes our wheel.
You need something? Talk to my husband, Vantus Laureus. Or just glorious. It's all the same to me.
Just need to gather my tools and finish up a couple of things. No worries. I'll see to Cicero. Make sure that lemon gets fixed.
I will wait for Lorius. Oh, yes. Mother and I will wait right here until he fixes our wheel.
There once was a hero named Lucian Flavius, whose singing and writing and looks were just marvelous.
Hang on, that's not comfortable. Stone in my shoe. Always.
Thane.
Wait, I know you.
You? What are you? Please, take Mother Mara's blessing to wash this unease away.
What are you on about?
My mother was a companion.
Mother guides me to those flickering souls who are yet to cast themselves on the fire for tomorrow's utopia. She sees in you potential which can avert calamity. I, her most devoted servant, need you to believe in the goodness of your heart, in love.
Forgive her, beloved child of entropy. For all her conviction, she only looks up, blind to those below the clouds which she wishes to ascend. There is a terror of minds and ideas forming in the West. A conciliage of antipathy and repressed hatred is nearing its sum. If this horde transpires, then neither the restraints of distance nor time will thwart the canker that will be birthed there. I make this plea to you, special child. Meditate between the opposites and seek resolution in the chaos. I will help whenever I can, but my light is weak. However, even the faintest flame can act as a beacon against the background of deep night. That flame will appear to you in a maze of dark when you most need it.
She made the armor I had when we first met.
Mara, what is this?
There is nothing to decipher. Just take heed of these words. Go west and see. Open those eyes and see that which belies its splendor. Beset by men, gods, kings, and ideas, keep a clear eye. Keep your head above water when you reach that realm. The tides of want can drown any who venture too far from the shore.
What should I do then? You're still speaking in riddles.
Huh? Sorry. Ugh, my head.
What on earth? What spell did you cast on her?
I know no such spell. Whatever it was had affected me as well.
Yes, I saw. You were mumbling to yourself, almost word for word that of Jayana. Forgive me. Our travels have put me in a hastened mood. Didn't know madness could be contracted. Is this a jest you're both in on? No. It looks like you're serious, which worries me a lot more. The closest I can come to answering your visions is that we had just hailed from Evermore, which may be that west you want. If you're dead set on taking voyage there, then a merchant who has a route between that hinterland kingdom and Skyrim should be resting at Markarth. Word of warning, if you care to listen. The Reach isn't a place you want to risk your neck just on the visions of a zealous priestess.
Mara's blessings. Doing well? If only I could tell you. My mind was beholden to something truly divine, so much that I can't recall aught that I uttered. However, I have an image of the Reach from that possession. Oh, an incredibly irksome feeling. Maybe you can seek out an answer by following the roads westward. Maybe the same merchant who carried us through that web of valleys can impart the same privilege unto you. Seek him out near Markarth, if you will. Good fortunes on your travels.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Got a moment?
Sure, what is it?
Look, I know I'm not very good at practical things. You know, combat. I rely on you to win our battles, and I shouldn't. So I suppose I was wondering, do you think you could train me?
Of course. We'll start as soon as we have the time.
Fantastic! Can't wait to get cracking. Let's get moving.
Damn those Grey Manes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
He who is both man and divine.
Still here. Let's go.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
And the 8th became 9. You walked among us.
Be careful.
I need trinkets.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hand.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If you look rather pale, could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
What have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
Damn those Grey Manes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach. The task of steward is more important.
I'd like
than
to
you
purchase a
realize.
house in the city.
The Jarl often asks for my... Splendid. There's a house available right now.
I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
I'd like to decorate my home.
I'll be glad. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? If there's any more I can help you with, just let me know.
Applestein, Greymane, and I were best friends as children. If I see that traitor again, I'll throw him in jail myself.
Wait, I know you.
Mister, could you spare a coin? Just 1 gold, please?
I could adopt you if you want.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
I have a house, but not room for you.
Oh, well. Thanks anyway.
Behind you.
I suppose.
Heard they're reforming a Dawn Guard. Vampire army. Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Right behind you.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little off color. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thane. Still here.
I need you to do something.